Oh, snizzity snap. We're back, baby. Here we are. And just episode number five of the Focus Fit Wellness Podcast. I know I'm still going to come up with a new name. I know that name sucks, but it's what it is for now. What are you going to do? So this week, let's dive right into it. I will be talking about how, I'll tell you what, I'll go about it this way. I've been noticing there's kind of this trend, and I think this trend has been going on, I'm sure, for quite some time. The reason why there are so many, fad diets and maybe some misconception about how to get healthy, how to be fit. You can do it this way, you can do it that way. And for sure, there's some different approaches. But I think what some of the struggle that I've seen from other people, this is something that I've dealt with myself. I mean, look, let's be honest, is I feel like everyone's looking for a shortcut. And I'm here to tell you there's no shortcuts. There is zero shortcuts. Sure, are there things that you can do to kind of, super duper cut calories and do all this crazy kind of stuff to lose weight very quickly in a short period of time? Yeah, you can do that. But for long-term overall health, that's not the way to go. It's not sustainable. It's not going to get you to stay on your goal. It's not going to get you to the optimal healthy best version of yourself. So there's no shortcuts here. There's only hard work. There's only planning. There's only getting up, having your goal set, seeing exactly what you have to do, and doing those things day in and day out. That's it. There's no shortcuts. And one of the good things, I shouldn't say one, there's many good things, but it's a really good thing that there are no shortcuts. I know it doesn't feel that way. I know it doesn't feel that way. I know we all wish it could just be easy. Why can't I just wake up in the morning and get up and be fit and be thin and be lean, or whatever it is, whatever your goal is. And truly, I believe, it's just my opinion, for whatever it's worth, I believe that if it was just that easy, we would take it for granted. If it was just that easy, just like anything else, we wouldn't appreciate it as much. And it's supposed to be hard. Are there people out there that naturally are gifted genetically and maybe have a natural lean body type or a muscular body type without doing any work? Yeah, absolutely. But who cares? Who cares? It's not you. It's not me. Definitely not me. And I'm glad it's not me. I know my personality. And if it was that easy for me, I'd, I would I'd blow it. I'd piss it away. I would, I'm sure I would be very arrogant. It's not good. It's not good for, overall human development. And for great long-term success where we can truly, truly appreciate everything that's going on and everything that we have in our lives, for it truly to be something that's long lasting and even meaningful, it has to be hard. There has to be obstacles and challenges and all these things in our way for us to really get it and say, I did it. I overcame these things. And not only is it good for us physically, yes, it's good for our cells, it's good for our organs, it's good for our muscles, our tissue, our bones, our brain. It's good for all that stuff. But I believe probably the number one most important thing, besides just overall long lasting good health, the number one most important thing of why it's important, that is a hard, long journey for us, is our mind. And what do I mean by our mind? I mean our our ability to overcome challenges, our ability to go above and beyond what's comfortable for us, what we believe is our max limit. This is the most I have to give. And then you push further past that over and over and over again. And it develops a strong mind for all kinds of things, not just health, not just your body, but this is something you can carry through all aspects of your life. You can carry it onto your personal life with your relationships. You can carry it over into your work life and make yourself a better overall employee or a business owner and propel yourself to that next level, to get that raise, to get that promotion, or to take your company to that next level and really just develop overall. And it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to know that when challenges come and obstacles get in your way, that you know how to work around those things. You can mentally, emotionally handle all those aspects and move forward no matter what. And this is just another tool to provide you with that kind of a skill, because it is a skill. I'll tell you right now. I mean, yeah, there's some people, whatever the percentage is. I don't know what the percentage is. Let's call it. I'll be generous. Let's call it 2%. 2% of the population out there has a natural ability to just overcome things and look at challenges like it's, hey, this is just something else I got to do. But for most of us, these big challenges and obstacles and hardships, they make us want to quit. It's sometimes it's enough to make us actually quit and go and do something else or do something easier. But overcoming these little things, and sometimes they're big things, sometimes they're medium things, but just that ability to look at a challenge, figure a way around it, and overcome, that is a skill that we can build. And doing it with your body, doing it with your overall health, your mind, your um, everything that makes up a human being, whether it's your consciousness, your physical, actual, body that we have here on Earth, all these things. This is a skill that we can take and use it through all aspects of our life. And it's good. I believe it's one of the most important things that we can learn, because without it, we will quit. Without it, we give up. We pick the easy road. We don't make ourselves better in whatever aspect that is. And look, I don't know why. I don't know why we're designed this way. I don't know why, as human beings, the best times for us to grow is when we fail, is when we fall short, and then we pick ourselves up and and figure ways around it and move forward. I don't know why that is, but it doesn't matter why. It just matters that that's the way it is. And if you can understand that, if you can accept that and even thrive on that, just look at it for what it is. Just like you look at anything else. You look at the sky is blue. This is how we are as people. This is how we are as human beings. I have to accept it and let me go out and do the best that I can with it, because this is what it is. And I know that there's it's easy to look at where we fall kind of on this hierarchy of human beings, where, oh well, this person has it easier than me, and this person has a natural body type that they don't have to lose a bunch of weight like I do. This person has superior genetics. This person, they don't have to work as hard to get the same results that I do. And that's all true. 100% all true. And that's okay. That is actually a good thing. I know it's not fair, but it doesn't have to be fair. All aspects of life are not fair, but it's a good thing, because those of you who do that, who overcome those huge obstacles and tell yourself, even when it's hard, even when every part of you wants to quit because it's so much and you don't think you can handle it anymore, you can't plan any more meals, you can't work out anymore, you've had enough, and all you want to do is just enjoy life. And we rationalize all these kind of maybe poor health decisions with you know all these other things, like, well, why can't I just enjoy life? I'm just having some fun. I'm just doing this and I'm just doing that, and this, what's the big deal? And you have to decide what's the big deal. The big deal, ultimately, is your health, but not, like I said, not just your physical health, your mental, your emotional health. If you wake up every day and in your heart of hearts, when you look in the mirror all alone, if you're upset with yourself, if you're upset with where you are, but then try to pass off later on, like, oh, what's the big deal? I can have this cake, or I can eat this, or I can do that. I don't have to work out. It's no big deal. What's the big deal? But when you're all alone and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, if you are upset, well, then that's the big deal. We can play all these mind games with ourselves. We can try to psych ourselves out and to think that it's not important, but we know it's important. We know because we feel it. And these are the things to overcome. This hardship is good for us. It's 100% good for us. It sucks. It hurts a lot of times, It doesn't always feel good, but it is good for us. Just like we tell our kids, right? If you have kids out there, you tell them all the time, it's okay to lose. You're going to grow from this. It's okay to get a bad grade as long as you learn from it and you grow from it. It's okay to lose this friend because you know what? Maybe you learn how to, handle friendships and relationships better. This is a good thing. You're going to grow from this. We tell our kids this stuff and then we turn around and we don't even do it ourselves sometimes. Well, why is that? Because it's hard. I mean, that's what our kids want to tell us probably is, hey, but yeah, I hear you, mom and dad, but it's freaking hard. It's hard out there. Why can't it just be easy, mom? Why can't it just be easy, dad? We don't have that answer. And in fact, we're wondering that ourselves quite a bit. Why can't it just be easy? Well, I've driven myself crazy before, wondering why it can't be easy. And I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't matter why, it just isn't easy. And that's okay. Because I know for me, I am way more appreciative of everything that I have in life, everything, every single thing that I have. I'm so much more appreciative when I have to work my freaking ass off for it. That's what it is. I can pretend like that's not the case. I can pretend like I would still be appreciative and take good care of all the things that I had if it was just easy. But I know that's not the truth. I know that's not the truth. I know in my heart of hearts. I don't even have to know in my heart of hearts. I just know, period. Because I know myself. And I've watched myself mess up many of things that came easy to me. And it took me a while. And when I say a while, I mean a long ass while to learn that when it's hard, when I have to fight and struggle and do all the things that I don't want to do and get up early and stay up late and whatever it is, whether it's been for my career, my family life, my friends, and especially with my health, if it's easy, I will piss it away 100%. That's what it is. I have to work hard. And that's good for me. I want to work hard. Now I'm in this mindset that it's easy to work hard. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. It's easier to work hard because I know I've already done it. I know I can do it. And that's the other mental aspect that you get from this is once you do it, you know you can do it. It's the not knowing if you can do it or not is what throws us all off, throws us off our game, 100%. And without knowing, going through it, going through the fire and knowing we can do it, we're always going to second guess ourselves. Always. And we're always going to stop ourselves because if we can find a way to make an excuse ahead of time or justify maybe some bad behavior and kind of cut our own legs out from under us, that seems to be easier mentally and emotionally than falling short or failing because that hurts. It hurts bad when we fall short, when we fail. But that hurt is supposed to be there. It's supposed to suck. It's supposed to suck bad. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to make you lose sleep at night. Because that hurt, that loss of sleep, that constant nagging in your brain, in your soul, is what gets you up early the next time. Is what makes you stay up later the next time. Is what makes you push harder the next time. Is what makes you have meal prep all week long, even though you don't want to, because you're tired and you're worn down from work and worn down from kids and worn down from life. You will push because that hurt is always nagging at you, going, remember that? Remember what that shit feels like? You remember, motherfucker? Okay. Well, we don't want that again. Get your ass up and get to work. It's supposed to be hard. Don't ever forget that. I forget it sometimes, and then I get reminded just like that again. And then I have to snap out of it and go, that's right. It's supposed to be hard. Roll up my sleeves. Let's get it on because it's time to work. So that's the message here this week. Keeping it short and sweet. It's supposed to be hard. There are no shortcuts. Zero. And you don't want them. If somebody offers you a shortcut, knock that shit out. Knock that shit away. You don't want the shortcut. The shortcut will make you weak. It will make you soft. It will soften your mind. It will soften your ability to overcome things. That's not good. You don't want that, I promise you. You want the hard. You want the suck. You want all of it because once you get over that, once you pass that feeling that you get, that elation of I did it is real. It's 100% real. You don't have to worry later on that, yeah, I cut some corners. Oh yeah, somebody helped push me along and I didn't have to do all the work. That's not nagging at you. It will nag at you. It'll nag at you in your sleep. It'll nag at you when you're just home alone. It'll nag at you just when you're in the shower. Sometimes it'll just eat at you and you know you didn't do all the work. But when you do the work, that feeling lasts all the time as well. You have your head up high, your chest up, shoulders back. You walk around with this extra glow about you because you know you did it. And you know you can do it. And you know that the next obstacle that comes up, you can do it again. Something pops up in your face, you kick the shit out of it and you move on. So there are no shortcuts. And if there were, you wouldn't want them anyway. So that's the message this week. Thank you for listening. I hope this helps in some way, shape, or form. I hope this helps change your mindset a little bit. I mean, a lot of what I talk about here is all about mindset because, look, the physical stuff, most of us can do some way, shape, or form. You can hire a personal trainer. You can you can get up. You can do all these things physically. It's getting up sometimes. It's getting off the couch, getting out of bed, getting out of your comfort zone is the hard part. And that's mental because you will give yourself reasons to not do it. So that's what I talk about quite a bit on here is the mental aspect of being healthy. Being healthy isn't just the physical, what you put in your body, what you do with your workouts. Okay. It's the mental aspect. Can you do those things when you don't want to? Can you eat the right foods when all you're craving is a pizza? When all you're craving is ice cream? Can you go grab a piece of fruit instead? Can you get over that hurdle mentally? Because if you can't, all the knowledge in the world doesn't matter. All the physical, all the the workouts and everything doesn't matter if you're going to sabotage yourself with the wrong foods. If you're going to not work out because you just don't feel like it. Not because you're injured, not because your body truly needs the recovery and the rest. But yeah, you just don't feel like it. It's all the mental stuff. That's what we're talking about here. And that's what I'm here to help you with. So thank you for listening. I hope this helps. I will be back next week talking about some other stuff here. Once again, I'm sure on the mental aspect of it. But once again, if you have any questions or if you want to reach out to me on social media, leave me a comment on here about something that you want me to talk about. I'm more than happy to take any suggestions. So thanks again. Have a great week. Get out there and kick some ass. And you don't want it to be easy. You want it to be hard. So you know you can do it. And you can smack everything, any obstacle in the face. Say, get out of here, bitch. I'm in charge and I'm going forward. So have a great week. Thank you for listening. This is Eric with the Focus Fit Wellness Podcast. New name coming soon, I promise. And we'll see you guys again soon. Have a great night.